I know. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hi, everybody.
Guess what? We have Kaya, our special
Hey,
guest.
I'm special.
Kaya is a special guest.
She's totally special, that's for sure.
Hope you guys are having a good Sunday so far. Yeah, we decided to do our chat this way because Kaya wanted to be on the stream today, and with 3 people in this setup, it's too crowded.
Gets a little crowded.
It's a little crowded, so she's on a remote location.
Yeah. On location.
On location in the room. Hey, April, how are you doing today?
I cut my hand today.
Oh.
So look at that.
What did you cut it on?
I told you, I cut it on Krusty's on a jar.
Oh,
Ew.
that looks like it hurts.
Well, it
That's
kind
a-
of does.
That's an ouchie spot to cut your hand.
It's like I had a salsa jar and it had like Krusty's around the cap. When I opened
And
the
it
cap, it
cut your
sliced
hand?
me.
That was some seriously sharp crusties.
Sharp Krusty's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nasty that there's Krusty's on the lid, but
But that you cut your hand on it?
crap happens.
That's even worse. We are doing good, April. Thank you for asking. It is snowing here in Colorado today. It was 60 degrees or almost 70 earlier in the week, right?
Oh, yeah.
And now it's snowing. So this is typical Colorado winter. So we're just going to hang out and chat until we get some more people joining us. And Angus. Hello, Monorail Molly. How are you today? Thanks for being here. I have Angus down here meowing at us as usual. Hola, Angus, Emma, and John. Molly, how are you today? Thanks for being here. Can you turn your volume down, please?
I can turn it
Oh,
off.
that's great.
I was wondering what the heck that noise was coming from.
That was you. Hi, Jesse. Yeah, we're going to blame Bob for everything. It's snowing.
That's okay.
That's because you have your scarf on.
I know.
Hope everyone's having a good day so far. How's your day been so far? Busy, huh?
It's great.
Great.
Yeah.
Other than cutting your hand.
On a Krusty.
Yeah. How about you, Kaya? How are you today?
Oh, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
So what did you do last night?
I went to a friend's house.
You
Yeah.
spent the night.
And I spent the night.
Yeah. So Kaya's joining us on the stream today because, you know, if you know Kaya, you know she's opinionated.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, scary.
Kaya has her opinions about stuff. So today we are going to talk about things to do outside the parks at Disney World. Right? Because sometimes go ahead.
Nothing. I was just saying that, you know, when you say outside the parks, to me that means outside the resorts. So I just think things to do in Disney and not going to the parks.
Yeah. Jesse says Mother Nature's drunk. Yesterday she threw tornadoes. Where did they have tornadoes
Iowa, I
yesterday?
think
In
it was.
Iowa?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And now snowballs. Yeah, we're getting the snowballs today too. So yeah, if you are at Disney and either need a non-park day or you're, you know, if you're going to be there for, you know, 6 days and you only have a 4-day park ticket and you're looking to fill your time with other activities, we got a whole bunch of stuff, suggestions for you guys to do. Some are free, some are not free.
And some of them are fun.
Oh, I would think in about an hour. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I hate tornado season.
I do
It
too.
scares me. So yeah, some of these activities are totally free, some are not free. We got cats all over the place today. So we're gonna, you know, talk about some stuff that we've done, some stuff we haven't done, and suggestions for everybody else. I know that is
Copper.
Copper. We have 4 cats. We're a cat house, basically.
Oh, and she's the madam. The cat house
Whoops.
madam.
Whoops.
Dude, seriously, you're really driving
Angus
me crazy.
is being needy pants. There we go. There we go. You can come over here. So you want to talk about, we have a list.
We have a list. Well, just in case you didn't know, our trip in November, we didn't hardly go. Kai and I, she did the Christmas party, but Kai and I only went to Magic Kingdom once.
Mhm.
And we didn't even ride a ride. We did not ride one ride. Nothing.
No, the only thing you guys did was Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor.
Or this was January trip, wasn't it?
It was
No, it was November.
It was November.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were there for 5 days. and you guys didn't go on one ride.
We did Navi River.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't.
No, we
No.
didn't. We
I went
stayed
out
Oh, that's
back.
right. You went
I
with
went out
Devin.
with Devin and
yeah.
Cleo.
Okay, so Kai and I did not do one ride,
Mm-mm.
and I'll tell you what, it was one of the best trips I had.
Mhm.
It was awesome.
So yes, you can be at Disney and not do any rides if you don't want to. So if you want to have just a resort only trip, or a couple days in the parks, there's a whole bunch of other things that you can do that sometimes people just don't know.
Yeah, and we actually went just to 2 parks, but we didn't ride because we went to Animal Kingdom. We had breakfast, we had drinks. You got to have drinks. Nomad Lounge in Animal Kingdom is the bomb if you can get in.
But that's considered a park activity, isn't it?
No, that's considered a lounge activity.
Okay, but you got to go in the park.
You got to go in the parks, but
I
I said,
know.
but if you go in the parks, we had breakfast.
Yeah.
And we did drinks.
And then you went to Epcot, but didn't ride anything. Anyway, we're talking about stuff you can do not in the park today, right?
Right.
Okay, so you want to
We
talk?
didn't go to Epcot that day.
We went on that trip to Epcot.
No, we went in January.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
I know.
No, we went to Epcot in November.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we went to 3 parks.
Oh wait, what? No, never mind. We only went to 2.
We only went to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. We didn't go to Epcot. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, go. Anyway, what was one of your first things to do? What have we done?
Well, I kind of just wanted to talk about the list of things that you could do,
Okay.
not what we've done.
Okay.
We'll just talk about what we've done out of the list.
Okay.
So I thought you would talk about the first thing that I wrote down on the list.
Was golf.
Because you have that thing coming up.
I want to golf. I've wanted to golf since I've gone there because they got really cool Mickey Mouse golf courses.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not
Okay,
Mickey
no
Mouse.
worries, Jesse. Thank you. So yeah, if you don't know about golf, like regular
18-hole,
golf.
9-hole golf. They even have foot golf. I do not know what foot golf is,
I don't either.
but they have it at Magnolia Golf Course.
Okay, I don't know what foot golf is either, but they have 3 golf courses
Yes.
at Disney World.
2 of them are at Shades of Green, or there's Oak Trail and Magnolia.
Oh, you guys, I know what foot golf is now.
Okay, good. I want you to explain foot golf.
You kick a soccer ball into golf holes.
Seriously?
Yeah, so it's literally
Foot golf is like football, but also golf. Okay, like soccer.
Like soccer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like frisbee golf, but
Yeah.
with a soccer ball.
Is
Yep.
foot golf a thing in the UK, Emma and John? Because
Guess so. I don't know.
I'd never heard of it before.
I've only heard of it because I saw it at Disney. It's available at the Oak Trail Golf Course, which
Okay.
is their 9-hole golf course at Shades of Green.
But is it a regular soccer ball? Or is
It's
it
like a regular soccer ball.
But how does it fit in the golf hole?
It's like little pits. It's like a pit.
They put them in
Oh,
pits.
Okay.
Kick it to pits.
I was
Yeah.
confused.
So you can play foot golf at Oak Trail, and you can play 9 holes at Oak Trail
Not
because
really.
it's only a
Okay.
9-hole course. And then, of course, Magnolia is an 18-hole course,
Got it.
and it follows along Grand Floridian Way, where when you drive down that from like Polynesian and Grand Flow, you
Mhm.
go right past it. So that one's the Magnolia course. But the one I like the best is Lake Buena Vista, because that one goes around Saratoga Springs and Old Key West.
Yeah. It's a pretty golf
It's a really
course.
pretty course, and it's
Is
got
that the
lots of
one
water.
with the Mickey sand trap?
All of them have Mickey Sand.
Oh, they
traps.
do?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But I think Magnolia has more of them.
Okay.
So, because you can actually see the Mickey Sand traps from Grand Floridian Way when you go past the Magnolia
Right.
course.
So there's regular golf. Hi, Cindy. How are you today? There's regular golf, and then there's 2 miniature golf courses.
Yes, Fantasia and Winter Summerland.
So actually, kind of 3, almost, because Winter Summerland has 2 courses. There's winter and there's summer.
So doesn't Fantasia? Or
Yeah.
just one?
No,
No, it just has one.
Fantasia
Okay.
Gardens just has 1.
Yeah, and we played both courses, and they are fun.
We didn't play summer.
We
No,
played
we didn't play
winter.
winter.
We played summer.
We played summer.
Yeah, because it's still got a winter theme. It's got snow and stuff and Santa, but Santa's wearing shorts and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So, and you go like travel trailers and things.
right. So that was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun playing, but we played at the other Fantasia.
We played
that one.
Fantasia Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really fun. A lot of times, if you book a package through Disney travel company, like if you book your room and your tickets and stuff like that, you'll get vouchers for a free round of miniature golf. They'll send it to you in the mail.
I know we've gotten tons of those and we never used
And
them.
we forgot to use them. Yeah.
No, we were just all going to the parks and stuff. We never really took time.
Yeah. So that's really cool. If you book a package, you know, a lot of times you'll get a free.
Yeah, use it because it's worth it.
April's been to Putt Putt Golf. Which course did you play, April? We liked Winter Summerland better than Fantasia Gardens.
Mm-hmm. I want to play the winter course too at Winter Summerland.
Yeah. That would be really fun too. So it's a good way to kind of do an evening or an afternoon. Of course, regular golf, a lot of people go early in the morning.
I would do Twilight there too.
Would you?
Oh yeah.
Don't they have a 9-hole course?
Oh yeah, I told you. Is
Okay.
that it's called Oak Trail?
Is that the one where the foot golf is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Got it.
And they actually have packages with that too. You can do like what they call Sunrise Golf Course, where they include breakfast and stuff like that. It's like 9 holes plus breakfast. So
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So golf, greens fees are going to depend on
which course
you play, what time of day,
and what time of year,
stuff like that. They do all of these activities. If you're a DVC member or an annual pass holder, you can get a discount on all of them that you have to pay for.
Yeah, putt you can get a discount too.
You can. Yeah. And then what they said, club rentals
are $49.
$49.
Yeah. You can also, they have a program where if you want to ship your clubs, you can ship it straight to the golf course.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Stick Ship.
Stick Ship.
Yeah, and it's a
April's been to all of them. That's cool.
It's a link that they have if you look for it on their golf page, and you can they'll pick up your clubs from the house, whoever's shipping them, and then they'll deliver them to the golf course. And then when you ship them back, you just leave them at the golf course, and the golf course ships them back. Yeah.
How much does that cost?
It depends on where you live.
Okay.
I looked at mine; it was $63 a trip.
Ooh, so it's cheaper to rent your clubs.
Yeah,
okay.
But you know, some people just can't play without their clubs. So I'm like, if it's worth $126, I mean, I actually thought about it because I like my clubs, and I play better with my clubs because I played with some of those other clubs that
rental clubs.
Well, it was like at the Top Golf, and I couldn't hit.
Oh.
I couldn't hit to save my life. When I had my clubs, I could knock the snot out of it.
It's different.
It is. It's just a different feel. It's different. You're just used to.
That's kind of a cool option, though, for them to come and pick your clubs up if you live in the United States. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
And then have them shipped there.
And they, like I said, they ship them straight to the clubhouse of the course you're playing.
Cool. All right. So another activity that we have done.
Yeah.
Is rent a boat.
Rent a boat.
So we did this. It's been a few years.
Yeah, we were staying at Yacht Club, or where were we staying?
I'm not sure where we were staying, but I know we rented it from Yacht Club.
Yeah, we rented it from Yacht Club. It's Yacht Club, and what other places rent boats? Yacht Club, Grand Flow, Polynesian, and Wilderness Lodge, and Fort Wilderness.
Yes.
So there's 4 places you can get rent boats.
Yeah. Cindy says her clubs are cheap, so she likes renting the good clubs. Yeah, I know. John would want to take to the club. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's really hard.
For the UK.
Yeah.
So yeah, we rented. It was one of the. What kind of boat was it? It wasn't the pontoon boat. It was the.
It was a pontoon.
No, it wasn't like the party boat size. It was the next size up. Because I have a picture of you driving the boat.
I thought that was a pontoon. It's just a small pontoon.
I don't know what it was called. I haven't really seen them since, because they have the little sea racers, the two people, and then the pontoon boats, and then there used to be a different size, kind of in between the 2-person sea racer and the pontoon boat.
Mama, it was a pontoon boat.
It was a pontoon boat.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I just Googled it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's all. Because it has like the captain's station, where and then you sit around.
Mm-hmm.
That's pontoon.
Okay. You can rent a boat.
It was really cool too because we were on Crescent Lake and we were able to go around to like the Swan and Dolphin and back towards Epcot and Hollywood Studios. We go towards Hollywood Studios or come back and go back towards Epcot.
Yeah, we
So-
took it down almost all the way to Hollywood
Yeah.
Studios.
And like I said, Swan and Dolphin, all that kind of stuff. It's they have little spots that are marked off where you can't go, but they have a little. What I love is the little boat police that around. all
Those are
over the place.
mostly on
Yeah, those are on Bay Lake
Seven
and Seven
Seas.
Seas Lagoon.
Yeah.
But they had one on Crescent Lake when we were doing. Things are starting to crank back up because they just now started renting boats again.
Yeah.
Because they didn't. All the boats were gone.
They were for a long
for like
time.
2 years. 18 months. There
And
were
I
no
think
boats.
it's like what 30 minutes and 60 minutes
I think so.
you can rent a boat for.
Yeah, and that was and we did like 30 minutes, didn't we?
We did, and that was
And
kind
there
of
was
plenty
plenty
of
time because you just you can go by the Swan Dolphin only so many times.
Yeah.
But
And I know the little sea racers that you see, the 2 people boats. Hi, attraction seekers. How are you guys? Hope everything's going well in the UK. I know you have to be a certain age. 18, 16.
I have no idea what the
Kaya?
age is.
I'm pretty sure you just have to be 16 because I think you need proof of license.
Yeah, I think you need to be a driver's license.
Okay.
You have to be a driver.
Okay. So we thought that was really fun, going out renting a boat. I think you can't take like beer or anything out on the boat, but you can take snacks.
No, that
and
would be
soda.
drinking and driving.
I know.
You can't do that.
No,
We're in Disney, for Christ.
you can't do that. So another thing that we have not done yet that I always thought would be fun would be to do a carriage ride at Disney. Kaya?
Yeah,
No?
those would be really expensive.
No, they're
No, it's
really
not
not that
bad
expensive.
because it's one price covers everybody in the carriage.
Right.
Oh, the one I thought you meant like Cinderella stroller type of carriage.
Oh, no. The carriages that you see at like Port Orleans,
yeah,
Riverside,
the
and French
ones that
Quarter.
you like see the horses going.
Yeah, the clip clop.
It's like
Yeah,
a
but
carnival ride.
I'll try it just because you want to do it. But
It's probably
would-
like 30 minutes. I always thought it would be fun to do like an evening carriage ride.
so you can get all romantic and stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah, I
maybe.
know. Yeah.
I think it's 50. It's around $50. Cindy says I didn't realize boats would run without a beer cooler.
I didn't think they would either. But they
That's a good
do.
one.
They do at Disney.
They do at Disney.
Okay, it's $45 an hour. No, for a
Mm.
half hour. $45 for a half hour to rent the boat,
Okay.
and it is a Sun Tracker pontoon boat.
Okay.
And you have to be 18 years or older to drive it.
To drive the boat.
And if you're under the age of 12, you have to wear 12 or under. You have to wear a life jacket.
Hello, James Ryan.
A
Happy
life
birthday.
jacket.
Excuse me, I had a cruggle. How are
Kruggle.
you, James?
Oh, Contemporary does too.
Okay. So yeah, it's nice that you can do that again because they took the boats away for a long, long time.
Mhm.
Well, everything's starting to crank back up.
Yay. So I was talking about the carriage rides at Riverside and French Quarter. It's $55 for 4 adults. So if you split it, if you have another couple or something, friends that you want to go with, it doesn't make it so expensive.
Yeah, and they kind of, what I understand, they kind of give you like a little tour. They tell you stuff about
Some
it.
history about the resorts.
They
and
give you
stuff like
some
that.
resort history and Disney history while they're clip-clopping along.
Yeah. I always thought that would be fun. I mean, they also have them at Fort Wilderness too.
Yeah,
The carriage rides. They have
Port Orleans, Fort Wilderness.
French Quarter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I said Port Orleans
Oh,
or
sorry.
Riverside. They're both
Processing, you guys,
Yeah.
processing.
What are you processing?
Her brain, it's like
Oh,
she's got
Yeah.
the spinny wheelie things going on in her.
Buffering.
you're buffering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to talk about this?
yeah, because Kai and I did this. It was
What did we-
funny. We did bike rental.
Oh yeah, that was really great. Loved it.
Kaya is not the best bike rider in the world.
I still can't ride a bike.
Yeah, well, it's okay. We had fun attempting it though. We rented it at Wilderness Lodge, and there's a cool trail that goes from Wilderness Lodge to Fort Wilderness that you can take.
I don't know if that trail's open right now because I had read that they had it closed because of the groundwork they were doing. For
Oh, probably for
Reflections.
yeah. Okay, well that's probably true because when we did it, Reflections was not even.
Yeah, it wasn't even a thing.
Well, I think it was probably a concept, but anyway. So Kai and I did it, and since she kept running into the grass and wrecking, we just kind of walked the bikes back. But if you like to ride bikes, it's pretty cool, and they got a lot of cool trails to ride them on too.
I mean,
Um,
like once you get it down, it's pretty solid.
Yeah. So, and who else has it? I mean, we know Fort Wilderness has it.
Fort Wilderness, I think of all the resorts, has the most activities that you can do.
100%.
So yeah, Fort Wilderness, Wilderness Lodge,
Saratoga Springs.
probably Saratoga
Probably.
Springs, like the bigger ones. If any of you guys have rented bicycles,
Yeah, I know that
Let me
Riverside
know.
has it because we saw them
oh, we did.
at that little shack, the bike
Mhm.
shack.
Yep.
Yep. And he was like, "You want to ride a bike again?"
Because they have regular bicycles and then they have the Surrey bikes.
Yeah, the Surreys are a nightmare.
Okay, the Surreys look like fun, but you work your booty
They're
off.
a lot of work.
Because we've never done it, but everybody that I've ever talked to that has
I've
done
done
it,
it.
have you?
Yeah, I did it in Galveston once.
Oh, okay. but
Oh
not at
Lord,
Disney.
Lord, Lord, Lord. No, and Disney's got hills and dales, and Galveston was a straight shot, and it was like, Lord have mercy.
It's tough.
Yeah, and I was younger too. Now I couldn't do anything like that. And that was back when I was like, I'm a little older than Kaya, probably 16 or 17.
Really?
Yeah.
And it killed you.
Oh my gosh, it's hard work.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they look like a lot of fun, but that's hard work. Those Surrey bikes, you got to pedal a lot.
Yes, James, you can ride bikes at home if you own a bike. Otherwise, but it doesn't have the Disney scenery or the Disney bubble.
Right.
And this is like if you just need a break from
Yeah.
the parks.
Which we do. I do, at least. I don't know.
I need a break from the
I
park.
need a break.
I know Bob and Kaya are getting to the point where they really like non-park days.
Yeah.
And I'm actually getting there myself. I mean, we've been fortunate enough to have been there often enough that we don't have to spend all day
We had to wear her out.
in the park. Yeah.
That's kind of what happened.
It took like what, 3 years?
It's
to
still
wear me
taken.
out?
No, it took like 6 years to wear you out.
To wear me out, to be able to entertain other ideas.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaylin, Mark Allen, how are you guys doing? So yeah, I am not a bike person because
I'm not either, but I did it.
If it's good for the kids, I would think it would.
I would do it if Kaya could ride better. I'd totally do it because I liked
maybe-
it. I had fun.
Maybe I'll learn just for you.
Well, we would have a good time.
Yeah.
Because I actually like riding bikes.
Do you?
Especially, in Disney, everything's more fun.
Everything is more fun at Disney. I agree.
Okay, well now I'm not afraid of getting hurt, so I'd be more up to crashing and burning.
Okay, cool.
So another thing, let's maybe find something that's free because all of these things so far.
Yeah, but the bike riding is like $10 or something.
It is
It's like
pretty
$6
cheap.
a person.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
The bike riding is pretty cheap.
We spend more than that looking at stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you're staying on property, something that's free is in the evening time. Every single resort has a movie in the evening time, and we've never actually gone to sit and watch a movie.
No.
Yeah, so every resort has a designated movie under the stars kind of spot. So
I've
if
watched
you're
like half of one before.
did you?
Mhm.
What did you watch?
Lilo and Stitch. Big shock, I know.
Kaya may have different.
Which resort was that at?
Polynesian.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember when because that little fake grass spot they had
Yep.
at the Polynesian
And
outside
they always
of
have most of the resorts have activities too for like hula hoops and stuff like that. Like especially at the Polynesian in that little grass area, they usually have
They
like
do.
balls and things, and they have
kids activities.
and but they have volleyball nets too. Most of the resorts do.
Yeah. So the movie spots, I've seen people take little blankets or beach towels, snacks. You could do a little like.
You're never far away from the bar.
No, that's true. You could take your drink to go and sit outside and watch a movie. So every resort has an activity schedule. If you check either probably at the front desk, or sometimes they have it posted, somewhere. They'll list what movies they play every night. Or, if you're staying somewhere like Polynesian and you want to go watch the movie that they're playing over at the contemporary.
You know,
or-
technically, you don't even have to be a resort guest. If you're in Florida and you know what time those movies are, just take a bus over to that resort and just
That's
watch the
true.
movie.
That's very true. You
Because
could
they're not
park
they're
at
not going to
Disney
check.
Springs,
Yeah, they're not going to check nothing.
You really
So-
could if you want to just have a little.
So if you want to go do a movie night, if you live in Florida and you want to go do or in Orlando area and you want to go do a movie night with your best gal, and you know,
That's for you, James Ryan, because you're frugal.
you can just go to Disney Springs, hop on a resort bus, and go watch a movie and under the stars.
You could even bring snacks from home.
You could. Yeah, beef jerky.
Bring your own popcorn.
Beef jerky.
You
Pickles-
stuck on beef jerky.
Pickles and beef jerky.
Pickles and beef jerky.
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
great.
I love pickles.
That's great.
I love beef
date
jerky.
breath food, right?
Whatever.
Whatever. So yeah, like Kaya was saying, they have a lot of kids activities too at the resorts that are free. Hula hoops, beanbag toss.
I mean, they usually have like footballs too if you ask for them, or like volleyballs and stuff like that.
They do.
Well, and
So-
some of the resorts just have like someone cutting off someone else. They have like chessboards, you know,
Mhm.
and checkers and
Ping
stuff.
pong,
Ping pong, yeah, because you
pool
can play.
tables.
You can play ping pong at Caribbean Beach. You can play ping pong at Riviera. You can do chess at Coronado,
Grand Coronado.
Grand Destino Tower, Coronado Springs. They got chess, checkers. You know, they got all sorts of cool stuff. to
And a
do.
lot of the resorts have grassy areas, so if you like want to bring your own like equipment, do it.
Like Kai and I did that.
With
Last-
softball.
Yeah, with softball. We threw the softball around for a while.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right, Cindy. Riviera has great activities. They have bocce, don't they?
They do have bocce.
Mhm.
And
yeah.
some other. Was it at Riviera? We saw they had a inflatable. What was it? Was it inflatable bowling or inflatable? They had a big inflatable thing that you.
I don't remember what
I
it
can't
was.
I think it
remember
was
what it was.
bowling.
Was it?
It was either that or chess or something like that.
Yeah. So if you're just having a kind of a hangout at the resort day, Kayla Mark Allen says we watched Frozen at the pool and Pop and proceeded to kick over Mark Allen's $13 drink. Oh no!
Oh
That free
that-
movie turned into an expensive movie.
no! You cannot do that to drinks. That is just so wrong.
Yes, you're right, Emma. Animal Kingdom Lodge has really cool free activities too. We have seen them doing like little drumming,
Mhm.
Yeah,
native drum classes.
they've done
kind of
arts and
things.
crafts stuff
Arts and
there.
crafts. They have big medallions in the floor that you can rub. The medallion, they're like bronze medallions of animals and
Okay.
And also at night, I think it's at Jumbo House, they have night vision goggles
Mhm.
that you can use where in the main viewing area of the animals. But it's not in your rooms or anything, but you can
right.
go outside from the main lobby where that big circular viewing area is at Jumbo House, and they have night vision goggles that you can borrow and use and look at the animals.
And that's another thing that's kind of on my list too, is like if you want to resort hop, all of the resorts seem to have cool different things that you can go see. Like at Animal Kingdom Lodge, you could just go and look at the animals,
Yeah.
which is really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Jumbo House, for us personally, we've seen more animals at Jumbo House than at Kidani Village. We've had better luck seeing, more giraffes and
I think
zebras and stuff.
the difference though is like Kidani, if you have a Savannah View room, I think you see more animals.
Okay.
But if you're just going to the different lobbies, just to go look at animals and stuff in different viewing areas, because you can go upstairs, downstairs, you can get higher vantage points. They're nice little rocking chairs out there, and they're viewing porches that you can watch, you can sit. But I think we saw more at the Jumbo House lobby, from the Jumbo House lobby, than we did from Kidani's lobby.
Right. I think so. Plus at Jumbo House, they have a huge area that you can go out. They usually have a like a Disney representative animal specialist out there that'll tell you like what you're looking at.
Yeah, that's where
things
the
like
night
that.
vision goggles are. That's
Oh, they have those.
but they do 'em only at night, of course.
Okay, well,
Why would
yeah.
you do them during the daylight?
Well, I know, but I was talking about the cast members that
Yeah.
stand out there and tell you about, the animals and what's going on.
Right. That's the same place.
I've never seen the night goggles.
I've seen them.
Have you?
Yeah, because I just walked out there at night one time. And
Do you have to go out there and ask for them or?
I think you kind of take turns. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. So yeah, I think it's if you just need a day just to go do something and you have little kids or, big kids or,
Like adults.
for us.
If I didn't have
We've
any
gone over
kids, I'd
there
be
just
there
to
doing
kind
it.
of hang out and watch the animals and
Yep.
grab a drink at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And and of course at Jumbo House, you can if you have Sanaa, you can actually get a window seat where you can see the animals too.
Right. Everybody recommends going during the day though,
Mm-hmm.
because you can't see them at nighttime.
Nope.
Yeah. So another thing that you can do if you have a non-park day is a lot of the resorts have pool cabanas. If you want to rent a cabana for half the day, I don't know. I don't have prices on any of the cabanas, but Contemporary, Grand Floridian Yacht Club, Beach Club, Polynesian, they have cabanas at the Quiet Pool. Riviera has like little beach chairs with them. What is that called? Like a cover? It's like a lounger kind of
Yeah, but I don't know what
thing.
they call them. I've never really
it's
knew
like
they had a name.
sun lounger or something like that. That you can rent. We've never rented a pool cabana because we don't spend all day at the pool usually.
We hardly ever go to the pool. We
Yeah.
always like say, "Hey, you taking some for the pool?" And we take it and then we don't use it.
Yeah. So we've never rented a cabana, but
I personally like the pools at night. That's my favorite
Yeah.
time to go to the pools.
yeah, night swimming is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, especially when your feet are tired
Yeah.
and for some reason, I don't know about you guys, but going swimming when your feet hurt really helps. I don't know what it is. It's like magic Disney
It's like
water.
soaking your feet
It's magic Disney water.
in a pool.
Yeah.
It's gravity.
Gravity?
Yeah, it takes the gravity off of you.
Kaya coming in with the gravity.
And then we got science, Kaya.
So Kaya, what have been some of your favorite things that we've done on non-park days?
I thought you had a list that you were going off of.
Well, I do, but I just didn't
She's
know if there was
asking
something
you
what like
personally.
Oh,
your favorite thing was.
we're engaging me. Okay.
Yeah, we're engaging you.
Mhm.
I liked using the golf cart. That was one of my favorites. Like renting the golf cart at Fort Wilderness. I think that Fort Wilderness is like probably my favorite resort to stay at for like chill like trips, just because they have like a lot of like extra activities. Like they have like a full recreation like center
Mhm.
and stuff like that, and you can like just look at all of the different areas. Areas. You can look at all the areas.
Do you have to be a resort guest at
Yes.
Fort Wilderness to rent a golf
Yes,
cart?
you cannot rent a golf cart
So
unless
you
you're
can't just go in for the day and be like, "Hey, I want to."
No, you have to have a reservation,
Okay.
and they do check it.
Oh, they do.
Yes. 'cause
Yeah, they scan.
They
Magic
asked me
Bands.
my name, and for me to reserve it, I had to have a reservation booked.
Mhm.
Okay. Another thing we found out about golf cart rental, if you're going to stay at Fort Wilderness, is you can't pick it up until after 1:00.
Unless
Yeah.
they have some available.
Unless they have some.
Which is unlikely.
unlikely.
Because they have to, when people have to bring them back by 11, they have to charge them.
Mhm.
So they're ready for people. So it gives them a couple hours to, wash them down and charge them.
So let's
Washington.
talk about
Wash them.
Fort Wilderness alone. How many activities there are at Fort Wilderness. You can get to Fort Wilderness by the boat from Magic Kingdom. You can take a bus from Disney Springs or from Magic Kingdom, the TTC.
Or from any of the parks.
Any of the parks. Fort Wilderness has a ton
A
Mhm.
ton.
of stuff to do.
Yes.
So
Like Kai said, it has 2 recreation centers, or is it
Mhm.
just one big one?
I think it's one
I don't
big
think
one.
Yeah, and it's right off the main road. I can't remember the name of it. But
Yeah.
anyway, it is that there's a lot of stuff to do. There's pools. You can do
Horse riding.
horseback riding.
They have regular trail rides and they have pony rides.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you have little kids that aren't big enough for the trail rides, they have pony rides
Right.
for little kids.
And they have Chippendale Campfire,
Campfire sing along.
so you can do that. They do the movies Under the Stars. They do bike rentals.
Michael?
Rentals. There's like 2 pools. The main pool you can do, it's called a recreation center, and you can do a lot more stuff. You can actually get like toys to play with, balls and stuff like that.
Noodles.
And there's a lot of like sports equipment too.
Yeah.
Like just scattered around, and a lot of the people decorate for holidays.
Yeah.
So if you go around a holiday, which there's a lot of them, so you shouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, the big ones are Halloween and Christmas.
And Christmas, people decorate their campsites.
Right. Kayla and Mark Allen, I think if you're going to do a Disney World staycation,
do Fort Wilderness.
Do Fort Wilderness. Yeah.
It's like being in your own little realm.
It is. It really is. Because if you're really adventurous, you can tent camp. That's not me. Because I'm too bougie for that. You can get the cabin, which we loved. Or if you have an RV, you can take your RV down there. But I was just going to kind of list them off. So trail rides, how much, do you remember how much they were? The horseback riding?
It was.
So like.
It was like 50. DVC discount. So it was like $55
a person.
For a person.
They have the pony rides for little kids. They have archery. You can rent a kayak.
Yeah, see at that recreation place. I said you can like rent.
They had archery.
Yeah.
We should have done that.
I know, archery. James. Right? No, thank you for the tent camping, especially in Florida. No.
Yikes.
Let's see what else I had it written down. You can go visit the stables where they keep the draft horses
and all the horses.
Yeah,
you can see, and sometimes they've made it a little. Before you could walk and you see them all, but now they kind of block it off. You can only see certain ones,
but you can go inside the.
You go inside the barn. The barn is beautiful.
Yeah, they have an old Calliope thing in there, and that's totally free. You can go in there and look at you just can't touch the horses, which is hard for me not to do.
I know.
We used to be able to.
No, you never could.
No, they don't like you to touch the
horses. They don't but it's the huge big draft horses they use in the parades.
And the horse that Merida rides.
And Gaston's horse.
Yeah.
And then they have the tiny little
ponies.
White ponies for Cinderella's carriage. They have those ponies there. I would rather have a root canal than tent camping. I'm with you, I think. Tent camping is not my jam.
It is not
but some people do, and it's cheap. It's
it's really
cheap.
Those camping spaces are not that much.
I think it's like $20-$30 a night or something.
I think the camping spaces are cheaper than that. If you're tent camping, it's like 16 or something.
That's for young people.
Yeah, I don't do
that. So archery, trail rides, pony rides, kayak rental. They used
boat
to have
rental.
Boat rental. They used to have a Segway tour.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing that now. You used to be able to rent a Segway and go between Fort Wilderness and Wilderness Lodge on the path.
Yep. Boat rentals, fishing. You can go fishing, rent a fishing tour.
Rent a fish.
Book
a fishing tour. You can't just go take your fishing rod out there off the dock and fish. They don't let you do that. But if you go book a fishing excursion, then you get to go. And really, it's not that expensive if you have a lot of people.
Right. It's $3 something.
Well, that was $275.
Was it $275
for 6 people?
6 or 7 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you split it up, it's really not that bad.
And you catch fish because I've seen them do it.
You're talking about the bass fishing tours.
Yeah.
Hey, Kurt, how you doing? Have you guys recovered from your trip yet? I know how the Disney blues set in after you guys have a trip. So speaking of boats, you can also do a fireworks cruise.
Yeah.
You can do fireworks cruises from, I know you guys have done this, Kayla, Mark Allen. You guys can do a fireworks cruise at Magic Kingdom or for Epcot fireworks.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's from the Yacht Club or from Polynesian they have them leave from Polynesian, Contemporary, and Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
I don't think they leave from Wilderness Lodge though. I don't think you do.
I don't.
I've only seen
I
them
don't
leave from
know.
those 3 places.
Yeah. Working on the next trip. Always. We're always working on the next trip. But that's how you do it.
Yeah, but I've only seen them leave from those 3 places.
Yeah, so those look really cool. I had a fireworks cruise booked once, but it got canceled. So they are
Subject to weather.
subject to weather. The night that my fireworks cruise was booked, we had a big old lightning storm going on. So that's a big no. And we ended up in the bar. So that was okay. Boat cruise for fireworks from Contemporary is off. Oh, so you've done it. They used to do a Pirate and Pals cruise also from the Contemporary for little kids.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing that at the moment. Of course, these are not free. You have to pay for these. The fireworks cruise is...
You told me, and then you...
I think it's around $300
Yeah.
for up to 10 people.
Right.
So again, if you want to get a group of 10 people together and split it, it's really not that expensive. Yes, and thank you, James Ryan, for putting all of our friends' channel links in the chat. You're amazing.
James Ryan is the bomb.
He is. Are you going to look it up?
I am.
Okay. The price?
I am going to look it up.
Okay.
I don't think it tells you, though. You have to call and it tells you.
I looked it up at one point. It's somewhere around $300-ish.
Ish.
Yeah, for up to 10 people.
Ish.
Yeah. So, if you get a group together, it's really not heinously expensive. I'm not good at math, but
That would be 30 per person.
thanks, Kaya.
Yep.
So fishing was fun. Kurt said it's more like catching than fishing. I saw that. Like, are you catching fish like
Constantly?
That's kind of, we saw.
Yeah, I was watching them because we had a really good room at the Bay Lake Tower, and we were watching them catch them like right and left.
Yeah. And they're big. They were pretty big bass fish. The fishing that Bob and Kaya did at
No, those were
Port Orleans
monsters.
Riverside.
Those were monsters.
Riverside. They were like this. They were like little sunfish.
But they were feisty.
They were feisty.
Yeah, one of them like actually ripped my hand apart.
Because they like put their little spiky fins out, right?
Yes.
Because they're
Yeah.
freaked out.
They're like,
But
ah!
that's cane pole fishing.
Yeah, cane pole fishing.
Right? And that was
They do that at 2 places.
Okay.
They do that at Port Orleans, Riverside, and at Coronado Springs.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
At Coronado Springs?
Yeah, you
Oh.
can rent bicycles. There's a little kiosk that you can rent bicycles and fishing poles and fish at Coronado Springs.
Okay.
Mhm.
That was cool. But it's like 30 minutes and it was $9 a piece. Nonstop between 5 of us. Wow. And it's all catch and release.
Yeah.
With the bass fishing excursion and the cane pole fishing.
Mhm.
I'm assuming with the bass fishing excursion, your guide helps you get the fish off the hook. I'm hoping.
It says the fireworks cruise starts at $3.99
Okay.
plus tax.
Okay.
But you get DBC or annual pass holder discounts
Yeah, you do get
too.
a pass holder discount, and I do believe they also have a.
But that's up to 10 guests.
Right. They have a fireworks dessert cruise.
Mhm.
Now
Mhm,
also.
They do, yeah.
But I
It's
think
a fairy
that's,
tale fireworks sparkling dessert cruise.
But I think that's on the big ferry boat.
And that one is $99 per adult.
Okay. I think that's on the big ferry boat, like the General Joel Fowler, boats.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. Personally, I think I'd rather be in the parks and do a dessert party than be on a boat. Yeah, it's on the big ferry boat. Okay.
Guys, I just realized that we're talking about Disney and I'm wearing a Universal sweatshirt.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Way to be
I
off
know.
brand.
I had like one job and I
Okay, so honestly, we didn't know Kaya was going to join us for our
I know,
Until about 20 minutes before we went live, so.
And then Kelly kicked her into the bedroom.
Well, it's because of the echo.
Oh, I know. It sounds much better. And,
Okay, so Kayla and Mark Allen said they saw it on Seven Seas Lagoon when they ate at California Goes, all decked out with lights. Okay, that's cool.
That's cool. $99 an adult. Because it would be $300 just for me and Kelly and Kaya to go,
It would.
and then might as well just get on our own private boat for $3.99.
Yeah, Kaya did not understand the assignment. No, she did not. That's all right.
That's why Kaya's like, yeah, here's one thing you can do outside the parks. Go to Universal.
I think with the if I remember correctly, with the private fireworks cruise, they do have snacks like chips and sodas and stuff like that. And I believe you can bring on your own
alcohol.
I think. If I'm wrong,
we're gonna find out.
We'll find out
because I'm gonna.
But I think you can also order like takeout dinner from somewhere. Like if you wanted to do takeout from Captain Cook's or
no, I want to do takeout from P&J.
From
yeah,
Cafe
yeah,
or something like
that one's good.
I think you can bring it on the cruise.
I want to take out from P&J's Southern Kitchen.
Southern takeout.
Southern takeout. That's good.
That was so good.
One other thing that's free, kind of, is every resort has a campfire, like a fire pit.
Mm-hmm.
Every night they do marshmallow roasting, weather permitted, of course. Then the gift shops, you can go and get
the marshmallow kits.
S'mores kits.
Yes.
They'll just do marshmallows, chicken nuggets on a cruise.
There you go. That's what we should do. Go to McDonald's. Get 2 20-piece McNuggets. Hey, Kaya, your cat wants in.
I know, but I can't let her in.
You can let her in.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's fine.
Wait, my room or your room?
I don't know. She's in there meowing like a.
I'll be back, you guys. My cat's in distress.
Small conniption
She's
fit.
bellowing like a fool.
Yeah. So yeah, every gift shop at the resort has s'mores kits that you can go buy. But if you just want to do marshmallows, I think they give them to you.
Really?
I believe. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Cindy wants to take corn dog nuggets from Casey's on her cruise.
I would take a foot long on mine.
Take a foot long on the boat?
Heck yeah. The only problem with Casey's takeout is they don't have the containers to hold it.
They don't.
No, they give you like a little bitty box.
And then you have to squish your
foot long. I had to cut it in half to put it in the box. And it was like, I don't want 2 6 inches. I want a foot long.
Yeah.
I know that's being picky,
but then you would have to go all the way to Magic Kingdom and back.
If you're leaving from the Contemporary, it's not that far.
No, that's true. That is true. You can bring your own Tupperware. There you go. Just bring your own snacks. One other thing that they have in every resort is an arcade. We've never been in. We're not big arcade people.
It kind of reminds me of the 70s.
A little bit.
Yeah, every time I walk by an arcade, I think of the 70s. But these games are so not like what I like to play.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're just not, I think it's more for families with smaller kids.
Yeah, and kids who are like, into the Nintendo and,
it would probably
Sega
be a really good rainy day.
It would be a rainy day activity.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kurt says he took Jody to Casey's for the first time. Do they have the mac and cheese dog at Casey's back? Because that was really the only thing I liked. I know you're a big chili cheese dog fan.
Oh yeah, that's like I would with jalapenos and sauerkraut. You just load that sucker up.
I want to know if any of you guys in the chat have done any of these activities. Like I said, I know Kayla and Mark Allen have done the fireworks cruise, but what are some of your favorite things to do on non-park days? Besides just hang out at the pool. I mean, I know that's a total option. Just hang out at the pool all day. Or go to Disney Springs.
Kai's back.
I fixed my cat.
And Disney Springs has a lot to do too. So, it's like a whole nother animal.
Yeah. I agree, Kayla. I bought a fuel rod a couple years ago and it has saved my life. And it is nice that they still are free to swap them at Disney.
Well, it looks like Kayla said they bought it last trip. How long? Or this trip?
Yeah, they just got back.
See, so it's still
a couple weeks ago.
Still free
to swap them.
Because it just says it right there.
Yeah. Another thing that's free is you can watch the fireworks from a lot of the resorts.
Oh yeah, one of the best things we ever did was watch the fireworks from Polynesian.
For the 4th of July.
For the 4th of July. It was awesome.
Amazing.
We had a beach chair and it was just.
Yeah, that was the most fun. It was July 3rd.
Yep.
Fireworks.
Yep.
We had to get there probably 2 hours ahead
Right.
to stake out our place because they only have a limited number of beach chairs
Right.
at the Polynesian. But for big event fireworks like that, go early, stake out your spot, and the fireworks from the Polynesian beach were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my favorite moments ever that we've
That
had in
was really
Disney.
cool. And you can actually go get drinks from the pool bar.
Yeah, bring
you
them back
know,
to the
and bring
beach.
them back to the beach.
Or you
We
can
have
go
to-
to your room. And
Yeah.
get
Well, we
drinks.
happened to be club level that time, so we got drinks.
Yeah.
You know, was included.
We'd
so
run up to the club and bring them back down to the beach.
yeah,
That was
Kelly
awesome.
would keep her spot, and I'd go get beers. So
Yeah.
Guys, I have an activity.
Okay.
Bowling at Splitsville.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
yeah,
Mhm.
Bowling at Splitsville. Yeah. Em and John say they like to try to find a Disney outside of Disney activity. Yeah, we've never been to Gatorland, but we've been.
no,
to
we have
NASA.
been to NASA.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
And as typical James Ryan fashion,
Bit of
he
mischief.
had some mischief in the cabana.
In the cabanas.
How does that not surprise me?
No, we haven't done soccer golf.
No,
we were
talked
talking
about
about
that
it
earlier, Kurt, about the soccer golf.
being at Oak Trail, you know, where the Shades of Green is. And if anybody doesn't know what Shades of Green is, it's like a military hotel.
Resort.
It's a military resort. You have to be military or retired military in order to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I would love to see the New Year's Eve fireworks someday, but we never go
On New Year's Eve.
on New Year's Eve or Christmas.
It's crazy.
Yes, Kayla, that is another one on my list is the bar crawl. Or just resort hopping, period. You could do.
I know. I used to love to resort hop. And I still do, but, you know, they make
it's
it
a little bit
harder.
harder to resort hop nowadays.
You got to resort hop from Disney Springs.
You can.
Yeah.
You kind of have to.
Or have one of the other modes like the monorail or the
Right.
Skyliner.
Unless you're staying like at a Magic Kingdom resort or an Epcot resort, you know, then it's super easy to bar hop.
Mm-hmm.
You can even Skyliner hop. You know,
Yeah.
because you can, if you do Skyliner bar hop, you can do
Caribbean,
Beach, Pop Century,
Riviera.
Bar, Riviera.
And then you could always do whatever's around the Epcot resorts too, because it goes, you know.
Yeah, Club, Beach Club, Boardwalk.
It's right there, you know, just close to the Beach Club and Boardwalk. And, you know, and all their bars are starting to open up now too. Because they weren't all of like Abracadabra Bar was like the only one you could go to for the longest time.
Right.
But now you got the Ale and Compass Bar that's open and everything's getting back.
Right. Thankfully. Yeah, we're probably way too old for foot golf. Too.
I don't think so. I think it'd be
No.
fun.
Well, okay, not Kaya, but
No, I know, but I'm saying that you old farts can play too.
Yeah, I would do it. I would do it.
Dad would do it with me. Maybe
Yeah.
not you, but Dad would.
I'd totally do it with you.
okay, you guys can go play.
I bet John would do it.
Probably.
John, because he's into that soccer thing.
He's a football
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Cindy says she likes to go to Clearwater Beach in the aquarium for the day. Kaya would be Kaya with the burn. Kaya always with the burn. She's good at the burn. So what else? There's a few other things at Disney Springs that you can do besides bowling,
Well, at night there's
Shopping.
music. There's live music.
right?
Yeah.
You can always go listen to some
Oh,
live music.
you can go to the Coke place.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola Rooftop Bar.
Yeah, that's always fun.
John would go if you called it football.
We'll call it football golf.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah,
It's foot golf.
foot golf.
It's kind of a marriage between
Yeah.
the two. Foot golf.
So Disney Springs you can bowl at Splitsville. You can do the characters in flight balloon.
Yep.
You can go to a movie.
Yep.
You can go to the Coca-Cola Rooftop Bar.
Yep.
You can bar hop.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of that.
And you can like get the aqua boats, the water boats.
Oh yeah,
I mean
from
the water cars
from the boathouse.
from the boathouse. You can take a little
And
water
spend it
car.
if you want to spend a bunch of cash.
Yeah. Hey,
And
Pete.
Hi Pete, how are you? Thanks so much for popping in. Bob's a Predator fan now.
I
Are you
don't
sure?
think so. That sounds a little.
Pete's gonna drop that and run.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can
Oh, it's Pete.
go to,
Thank you so much, Pete. You are amazing. Thank you for saying that. We love you both. We love you back. Shopping, yes. April, I was just going to get to that.
But see, you got to do bar hopping first, because then drunk shopping is much more fun.
Especially when you're the kid.
Kaya benefits from bar hop shopping.
Yes.
I
very much so.
purposefully try to get them buzzed so that we can go shopping.
Mom, your drink is empty.
Mom, go get
I need
another
a new
one.
Loungefly.
I like what she did last night. I thought that was funny.
What did I do last night?
When you were pillow pet hunting or whatever on Amazon.
It
And
was like a Snuggie or something.
a Snuggie.
The comfy thingy?
Yeah. Because you thought we would be over at our friend's house drinking.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, we knew.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I legitimately didn't even think about that.
Oh, okay.
I thought that y'all were at home.
Oh no, we were at Andrea's.
I completely forgot it. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay,
I'm not
anyway,
good at this.
back to this.
Back on track,
So,
please.
Disney Springs, the car boats, bowling, live music.
You can go to the Edison at night.
The
if you're an
Edison,
adult.
they have a show if you're over age of
I think
18.
it's after 10 p.m.
Yeah.
You have to be over
They have
18.
like a
burlesque show.
burlesque show, or is it?
Are they doing that at the moment? It's kind of like a burlesque-y kind of show. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're doing it at the moment, but they have had great live entertainment
Yeah.
at the Edison.
And there's other live entertainment going on too. Because you go to the House of Blues, they have live entertainment.
Mhm.
The Irish pub.
The Irish Pub
Right.
has Irish dancing. So there's a lot of live entertainment to be seen at Disney Springs, and of course shopping
Shopping
and more shopping
And more.
shopping.
and more shopping.
We're pretty good shoppers.
We are pretty
yeah.
good shoppers. I love the art store. That's one of my favorite places. to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Arguably the greatest equation known to man. I know, alcohol and anything, insert here.
Yeah.
You're always guaranteed to have a good time. One other thing that I think is kind of cool, that's really old school Disney, is seeing the electric water pageant at night.
Yeah.
I know you think it's probably cheesy.
It is cheesy, but
Yep.
you know,
I love it though.
Did I say it was bad?
No.
I just said it's cheesy.
Yeah, so you can only see the electrical water pageant from the Magic Kingdom resorts.
Wilderness Lodge
Wilderness.
and Fort Wilderness.
Yeah, Wilderness
Because it
Lodge,
does
Fort
go. It
Wilderness,
goes from Seven
Polynesian.
Seas into
Yeah.
Bay Lake and then back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's a lot of fun too.
Karaoke at Stargazers.
They have karaoke?
I didn't know that.
Stargazers is at Planet Hollywood, right? Emma?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys, we should do karaoke.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then of course there's Jelly Rolls, live
Right.
entertainment. You know, Jelly Rolls,
Exactly. Jelly Rolls is at the boardwalk.
the boardwalk.
area.
Mhm.
Also, I think there's a cover charge. Jelly Rolls.
Yeah, but the boardwalk has its own little entertainment area. You can do
Mhm.
boardwalk games. You can watch, live entertainment. They have
Yeah, they have
magicians. They
magic.
have comedians. They have
They
all
have,
sorts of cool
like,
stuff going on at the boardwalk.
Mimes. That's what it is.
Mimes. Mime. Yeah, do that again.
Yeah.
They have
That was
mimes.
really bad.
That was horrible. Mimes. But the boardwalk has its own little entertainment area, which is another place you do, and that's totally free except for Jelly Rolls.
Karaoke is on Wednesday nights. Okay. That's cool. I did not know that they did karaoke.
I didn't either.
Hmm. Scat Cat Lounge, yes. I
Yeah.
believe Scat Cat Lounge is back open.
And so is Bob.
Yeah,
Bob is
Yeehaw
back.
Bob.
Yeehaw Bob is back.
Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of nighttime activities that you can do outside the parks. If you do like a pool day and just, pool and nap and, shop or whatever during the day, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do in the evening and not, have to go.
Well,
the
one of my
parks.
favorite things to do is just get on Disney transportation. I'm not talking the buses. I'm talking like get on the Skyliner. Go ride the Skyliner front, forward, backwards, all the way to Hollywood, back to Epcot, and do that. That I love that.
I do too. It's
And
such
then-
a relaxing
And the
ride.
boats, riding the boats from Epcot to Hollywood Studios, that's cool.
And monorails.
Riding the boats from the Port Orleans resorts to Disney Springs, riding the boats around Disney Springs because there's like 3 different docks you can go to. And what was it? I even just like the ferry. I would ride the ferry back and forth.
Just back and forth.
Yeah.
To Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the little, what we call Willy Wonka boats. Those are fun to ride too. From Magic Kingdom to Polynesian to Grand Flow and back.
Yeah. Yeah. So James says one shortcoming is that there's not a whole lot of chances to dance. I think you have to make your own dance floor.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I understand what you're talking about, just like regular dancing, like club kind of areas like they used to have at Pleasure Island. Um,
Yeah, they don't really do that anymore.
no,
you
not
know.
really. Pleasure Island used to have a ton of like dance clubs,
Yeah.
but once they kind of revamped Disney Springs, those all went away. James needs more alcohol. Yeah, I'm thinking you could just make your own.
I think you can dance
You're at
wherever you want to
Disney,
dance.
you can dance where you want to.
Yeah, I like dancing in Animal Kingdom. They got good music.
It's allowed to dance.
Anyways.
Anywhere.
And then, like during Halloween and Christmas, it's always cool to go look at the Halloween, resort hop and look at all the different decorations at the resorts. I personally love seeing the gingerbread houses and what they do with gingerbread during Christmas.
Hi,
I
Catherine.
love going, on these different types of transportation, like the monorail and stuff, and doing monorail crawls and just going resorts from the monorail, each, all those.
I agree. Yeah, especially like you said at Christmas time. They have some of the most amazing things to see. Not the Christmas trees and the gingerbread houses, and at I think it's Beach Club.
Beach Club has carousel.
And then
no, Boardwalk has a carousel.
And then the Beach Club has a train.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Swing dancing. I would love to see you swing dance, James. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That would be super
cool. I would watch you two do it.
Yeah, me too.
Swing dance, that is.
Gotta add that.
Well.
One other thing that a lot of people do that we have never done, you could spend a whole day at Disney looking for hidden Mickeys. Those suckers are everywhere.
Yeah, they even have books.
They do. One of our friends gave us a book. If you need a activity for the day, you can go pretty much anywhere on Disney property and look for hidden Mickeys.
All the resorts have them.
All the resorts have them.
Some of them actually have, like Wilderness Lodge. You can pick up a paper.
Yeah.
And it gives you hints where they are.
Right.
So and it explains them.
Yeah. So that's really cool. I mean, you can do that in the parks too if you want to have a non-ride park day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just go look for hidden Mickeys in the parks. They're everywhere. So that might be something that we could do, one day. Whoever finds the most gets a prize, at the end of the day.
I don't want a prize.
You don't want a prize?
No, prizes are lame.
I know. We were going to do the Night of a Million Lights last trip, but we just ran out of time.
What is that?
That's the Give Kids the World.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the one with all the houses?
Yeah, the houses that they, I know. Now I know.
Yep.
Yeah, we just kind of ran out of time.
We did. We'll have to try to fit that in.
Someday.
Someday.
If we get down there for Christmas.
Yeah. Can you think of anything else?
I can't. There's a heck of a lot of stuff to do. It's kind of fun just finding it on your own sometimes.
April says, "Can you resort hop right now?" You can.
You can.
Kind of.
You can come in through Disney transportation.
Yeah, you can't just drive your own car in.
Unless you have a reservation.
Right, unless you have a reservation for dining. Or I think it depends. It's at the discretion of the gate guard.
Yeah, sometimes they'll let you in, sometimes they won't. It just depends.
Yeah, but you can absolutely go to any of the resorts if you start at Disney Springs
or the parks.
You
can start at any park, and then go to another park, then go. Yeah, and if you get to like I said, if you're in Magic Kingdom area, you can take boats, you can take monorail to all those resorts,
right?
Which is pretty fast and pretty easy. And then of course you got 3 resorts at the Epcot area.
Right, you can just walk, through the International Gateway to any of those resorts at Epcot, and then you could even take the Skyliner.
Yeah, you could access them from Pop Century, from and Art Animation, Caribbean Beach, all that. That hooks you up with a bunch of resorts right there. You just can't drive your car into these resorts most of the time.
Very easily.
Yeah, sometimes they'll let you. It just depends on the parking and depends on a lot of things. Some of the resorts are more strict than others because they have little to no parking, and they don't want to take it up, from people just coming in.
Right, especially Magic Kingdom resort areas. They don't want you parking at the Polynesian and going over to Magic Kingdom.
Right.
And Grand Destino, that one is pretty strict too.
Grand Destino?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
Really?
No. No,
No.
because the only transportation from there is the bus
Right. And Justin came in, didn't have a
Yeah.
problem with it. So
to meet us at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you still can resort hop. It just you have to think about.
you just got to kind of work
Gotta
it a
get
little.
there.
You got to work the system.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So Emma and John say some of the resorts have scavenger hunts. We've seen that. There's like
Mhm.
remember when we were at Port Orleans and there were little signs with
Yeah.
we never really investigated that.
No, we
terribly
should.
much.
I would do it. I love scavenger hunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for
So-
when you screw them up.
No.
So needless to say, there's a ton of stuff that you can do.
Without going into the
Mhm.
parks.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. And it just depends on what your price level is. If you want to, find free stuff to do, or if you want to
splurge and do one thing.
Right. Like the bass fishing excursion is kind of pricey. The fireworks cruise is kind of pricey. If you have something special that you want to do on your trip. So it all just depends on your budget.
The horseback riding was worth every penny.
I agree. I would do the horseback riding at least once a year.
Yeah.
If not twice, because it was a blast. I don't know if I would enjoy it as much if it was hot.
No, probably not.
We were there in November.
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the trail rides, the horseback riding is about 45 minutes.
Yeah,
long.
that's start to finish because the ride itself is only like 30 minutes. But
That's true.
getting loaded up on the horses.
Yeah, that
and
does take a little bit of time.
takes a little time. So
But it was a blast.
I mean, they schedule it for an hour. So they do a horseback almost every hour,
Right.
a new ride, because it takes that long to get on and off the horses, and it's like a 30-minute ride, and then you're back.
Right. Yeah. It was awesome.
But it's worth it. It's worth every penny. I would do it in a heartbeat.
I agree. And
This-
like I said, if you're a DVC member or an annual pass holder, you get discounts.
Yeah, and this next trip we're going on in May, we're playing golf. I'm playing golf with John and Kaya. We're playing golf, and I know
Maybe not very well.
No,
but
I never play well. I don't care,
Oh, I know.
and that's
I
fine
know.
with me.
So that'll be fun. You'll get to check out the
Yeah, I
golf
get to check out the
course.
golf course. We're going to be playing Lake Buena Vista.
Mhm. So we've got some cool stuff coming up
Yep,
on our next trip. That's not just all in the park time.
right,
Right.
right.
Does anybody have any questions for us before we wrap it up
Shine it off.
for today? I was going to say something and I cannot remember what it was. Oh, I do remember what I was going to say. We were talking about our trip in May. If any of you guys are going to be in Disney in May, Emma and John are going to be there with us, and we have a meetup day that we're going to meet at the Polynesian on the 10th, I believe it is, May the 10th. If any of you guys happen to be down there, we would love for you to come by. It's just going to be a casual, grab a drink and hang
It's
out.
gonna be totally cut.
We may do a bar crawl, who knows, depending on how many people we have. If you happen to be down there, we would love to have you
Yeah,
join
I think
us.
we're going to start at Tiki Terrace, aren't we? So,
Probably a Tiki Terrace. And if there's a lot of us, there's a lot of beach area and stuff
Yeah,
at the Polynesian, and also the walkways between the Poly and the Grand Floridian and, monorail access, stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We already have a few people, including Cindy's going to be there.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys happen to be there May the 10th, please come join us for some happy hour time with Em and John.
Mhm,
It's going to be fun.
mhm.
We are going to be back next Sunday,
Yep,
our normal time.
yep.
Have no idea what we're going
Noon.
to talk about.
We'll figure it out.
Yep, we always do.
Somehow, some way, there will be a subject.
And then on the 20th,
That's Em and John time.
that
isn't
is Em and John time. We'll be on our channel, and we're going to talk about the dining reservations that we made.
it? What we're looking forward
For our
to.
May trip. Because Emma was gracious to do them all for us, so I didn't have to get up at 4:00 in the morning yesterday and do them. I was
You like
happy.
that?
Yay!
So thank you, Emma, for doing all of our dining reservations. We're going to talk about what we're going to be doing.
Yeah,
So hopefully you guys have a great Sunday.
I already am.
You already are.
Yeah, it's snowing. I love snow.
It is. Yeah.
I love snow,
Yeah.
and it is beautiful out there.
Yeah. So if you have not done so already, give us a thumbs up. And
Share.
yeah,
Share.
if you have any other
Share,
questions,
share,
don't
share.
hesitate to leave in the comments below. All right. You guys have a great day, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much for spending time with us today. We really do appreciate it.
Yep, we do.
Talk to you later.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.